freaking mountain? What the heck?
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain.
Well,
huh?
I'm glad that they fast traveled me there so that I didn't have to like walk there. This is great. Oh, that sounds bad. You're gonna make me fight a ravager, aren't you? Or is that mammoth thing? Because that had a bunch of cannons on it too. Oh no, it's the Eternals! She just blasted everybody. Oh no. Wait, so was it a trap?
What is that?
Or are they also following the signal?
What the hell?
The hell, this lady. Yo, he got her! He stabbed her. Is it like a kinetic barrier? Is it like where if it's something that's moving fast, it like bounces off, but if you run up and stab her?
Well, that takes the keg.
Can I get an eternal outfit for Aloy? Is what I want to know.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
Get to work. Squad, let's check out the area.
I've returned with my second half of my chicken sandwich.
Well,
Okay.
obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought
Where
one.
the heck is that lady? Oh, there she
Almost
is.
didn't make it.
Did they kill one of the Eternals?
I think so. They ran up and stabbed her. Which is why I said I wonder if their armor, like, it's like a kinetic thing.
Yeah.
Like, if it's moving fast enough, it bounces off, but if you run up and stab them...
But why was she here?
It's like a droid car.
I can
Or maybe
access
it
the
just,
last
like, wore
communication
down
file,
enough
but
that it was
I
able
use
to
my
go
focus
through
to
her
scan
armor.
the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will,
What?
but it's gone now.
Hello, Verbena?
Yeah.
What do you have for me?
Well, go do your thing.
I checked everywhere,
wait here.
still no sign of the asset. Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place.
Oh, your clone ran away.
I'd like to see results by nightfall.
My clone ran away?
Do you
The
think you can
asset.
manage that?
Oh.
Hold on. I think I see something.
What's that?
Spectre.
Yo, what the heck is
The
this?
Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
You're right, I think they did call my other clone the asset, so...
Prime directive! What is it, Star Trek?
We're in Star Trek now. Okay, and then where else am I looking? Well, I see a thing right here, so I'm gonna go to this. Supply cache. What's this? Big gun?
Well,
I don't think I need this right now. Maybe? Oh, I see. There's more stuff up there.
Is this something about horseradish mustard? Maybe.
Yeah?
I think I like it
Professor
more than
with
life
a
itself.
focus.
Oh, yeah?
Looks like he was sending data on the weapons. somewhere else.
Oseram with the focus. He's a spy.
How is mustard made?
It's from a seed.
Is it just like, you know, a mixture of stuff? Or is there like a process, like fermenting or something?
Ah,
I don't know. I just know there's a mustard seed.
the weapon's still hot,
So it's probably from
need
that
to know
seed
how
that
it works.
mustard is made, I assume.
but I'll have to check on it once it's.
I'd have to
cooled
look
off.
it up, honestly.
I was just wondering if I could make my own mustard.
Probably. I feel like it wouldn't be too hard.
Excuse me, fruit fly?
Probably where that Oseram was staying,
Looks like
huh?
the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? All
Did
right.
they think that it was
I
me?
think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Wait, what did that say? Thought I had a search thing, but then it went away. Alright, boys. Here's what's up. What are you doing? You're just standing here. Go help Varl with
All
something
right,
out.
she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
She who sees the unseen. You also have a focus now. You could do this too.
I found camping gear up there.
Get ready
The
to
rebels
sport.
must have been staking out this place for at least a few days.
What?
They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up.
Gizmo.
All so
Okay,
that they
you
could
walk
test
under
that
us.
weapon.
Oh, this is
The
the,
Zeniths have a
the spray
personal
thing.
shield that makes them
I
invulnerable.
purposely phrased it in the most awkward way
The
possible.
Oseram that was
Give
operating
Luna
it was
the
sending
chin
data on it somewhere else.
scritches.
I was probably
Touching my belly.
You have a little spot.
Yeah.
I've known
belly
tinkers
spot.
to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Do a little trial
You have
run
a
before
little-
breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she'd lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset. Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? The Luthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
See what Varl found, yeah.
You walk around the corner and Viral's fighting like 8 people by himself.
Talk to Varl. My man, what'd you find? A cave. Sweet. Let's go. Hi, Gizmo. You want the sprayer?
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down.
Oh, let's go!
Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is. But my guess is
Yes!
it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
You know how to do that,
Okay.
dude?
Any trouble?
He's
shows
gonna
up.
hit it with his stomach. It's gonna break it. He's
I
gonna
know,
get
right? He's gonna
murdered
be like, danger! Oh shit, I broke it.
and be stabbed in the face.
Alright, here we go.
Is it a cauldron?
I have no idea what
There's
this
some kind
is.
Old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Aletheia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
It's over here. Nothing. There's nothing over there. Excuse me. Standing in my way. Is it here? Oh yeah, this is what I was thinking. I had a little chest in the corner.
Ancient valuables.
I'll be selling that later. Thank
Looks
you
like
very
some
much.
kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
What's this? A recorded message? No?
Access initiated.
Fusion
suspended,
reactor?
Standby.
Oh,
Initiated. Redacted.
Beamcast?
They're definitely sending that to freaking serious.
Yeah. Okay. Can I see what this thing is?
It's an interplanetary
I've never seen
transmitter.
a transmitter like this before.
Yeah, that's definitely
Looks like
from
it's
the Eternals.
Just like in Shaman King when they get their like Gundam forms
Yeah.
weapon.
This was a Far Zenith research lab.
Ninma.
Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Aletheia gone?
Can we destroy
If it was
that
ever
thing?
here, then probably.
Hold on. Can I destroy that
Why would Zenith
transmitter?
still
So they
searching
said
for
it's
the
self-destructed.
asset?
Oh, like it's already destroyed?
Yeah, she said sent data before it's self-destructed.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't telling them that, like, I'm using this facility right now, so that they're like, oh, we
So,
gotta send people.
Exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Not
Or
yet,
anything
don't
you can
jinx
blow
us.
I'll find this in my stash later.
Like, as soon as you say there's not something here, there's gonna be something. Okay. Sometimes you can pry the doors open, sometimes you can't.
Sometimes they're hard passes.
We got anything over here? What's this? Oh, just a little hologram snack.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah. That
What
sounds
is this
about
thing
right.
I'm holding? A stamina potion? Oh, weapon stamina. So when I use my special abilities, which I never use, but I probably should because it would probably make the game a lot easier, but I never do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could like instantly replenish stam.
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
Claire, wish you'd been on the call with me with Zero Dawn. Whoever negotiated this deal with them was ingenious. A bunch of our old tech collecting dust and storage in exchange for a copy of all human knowledge. Talk about a bargain. And the guy heading up the Aletheia subfunction, Patrick Rochard Klein, practically sees sparkles in his eyes when he was bombarding us with follow-up questions on the ectogenetic chamber's design. It was like we were waving catnip in front of him. Anyway, they're requesting additional material on nutrition delivery. Higher-ups gave the go-ahead, so send over everything we have. Rochard Klein will probably pee his pants in glee.
Remember when I
Alright.
told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
Yeah. This place keeps on going. We better check in that room.
Can I open this door now? Guess not. Alright, so I guess by checking this room, you mean you want me to jump in here, huh?
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is,
This seems like a
Zenith
boss
can
arena.
find
It does.
let's look around. So,
They just gave me a health potion.
how is Erend?
Although I don't think I can
Okay.
actually carry them because
Well,
I have one medium health. Do I have
Gaia,
any-
the Zeniths,
That's it.
Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
I wanna have all of the
More potions.
I want advanced traps or different trap room. So like, I know I have an advanced, yeah. And I want to be able to have more of these.
Yeah.
So I want to have less of the other thing. Oh, I have 6 acid traps? But like, so like, okay, I could take off this. And then, oh well, I guess it doesn't really matter if I unequip it because I can't put a health potion on right now because I'm not near my...
Oh, she's tempting fate.
Gizmo. Wants me to go back that way. But I found this door. I wanna go this way. Should I spray her?
I'm trying to see if she's walking through or if she's going to be problematic.
Well, she can't walk through because the sprayer is here. As you'll have undoubtedly have heard by now, we have lost the brightest star among us. Research and ectogenesis for the Odyssey was near and dear to Peter, and on behalf of the new High Council, I commend you for all your efforts and the great strides made over the last several years. Yet as we mourn our founder, we must also keep our gaze on the bright future ahead. To that end, we'll be shifting project priorities. Over the coming days, you'll be briefed on exciting developments on longevity research from our Tokyo and Lagos facilities with new assignments to follow.
Oh, God.
Woo!
Oh! Wow. We were all deep in the lore.
I know, I'm like reading this lore passage. Yo. Welcome,
Yeah.
lover. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid. And welcome to our stream.
For new people here, I'm Ian and this is Ronnie. We're a couple that streams together.
Thank you for all the ascending so we can see
yeah.
Gizmo's face popping up again and again.
Yeah.
We got Gizmo walking around here somewhere too. But yeah. Woo!
Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Ah, it's taking over my face.
Yeah.
We're just hanging out doing a lot of the side quests in Horizon Forbidden West.
And I'm Ronnie.
I did say that.
Oh, you said I'm Ronnie.
I introduced us already.
Oh, well,
I said I'm Ian and this is Ronnie.
Okay, sorry.
But yeah, hope everyone's doing alright. We're just vibing.
We are just vibing.
We're in like a lot of lore, so we're not doing a lot of combat right now.
Usually Sundays for us are side quest Sundays. We're just doing side quests in video games, but this time I got distracted with actual main quest stuff. So we're doing the main quest line.
But thanks so much for the raid.
Yes, thank you.
Anything that might tell us what the asset is?
But yeah, we're real deep in exposition. We were trying to figure out something called the asset is missing.
But yeah, so anyway.
Oh, I used the factor thing and then it immediately did the factor thing. Oh, and your mom's here! Just Blaze Army. We're
What's
just hanging out.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. Like we said, it's usually side quest Sunday. But instead we're doing some main quest stuff. We usually play these story-based games, so we're just kind of chill, hanging out type thing. But yeah.
A raider. Look at that emo.
Heck yeah.
Just Blaze Boss.
So, yeah, welcome in, everybody. I don't know, I don't really know, well,
No, that's actually Roddy's mom.
No, that was actually my mom. Oh, yo, what the heck is this over here? This looks important.
But yeah, we mainly play RPGs, so we, thanks for the follow, the Ascension. Our stream is kind of, dedicated to our cats. As you can see, one is sleeping back here right now.
We do. We are definitely cat people. I mean, I think if we had room, we'd also be dog people, but for right now, we just have the cats, so...
Go daddy, look at that emote.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, no, this is, you honestly gave me a little bit of a heart attack.
I'm Ronnie's actual mom. Yes, that's our mom. She hangs out sometimes. Oh.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
Was there?
You're right. I should check the log.
Oh, god damn, they want me to remember. Let's check the log. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm totally... What the heck? What data point is it? There's so many data points that I didn't...
I hope everyone enjoyed the clip of the week hover stream. That was what was going on right before everyone stopped here, I think. Also, the Bethesda game showcase was today. Was there anything cool shown there except for the Rick and Morty, not game, but the game made by the Rick and Morty people?
I don't know. Alright, let's see. So wait, is this a facility where they make people? Is that what we found?
I think so. It's an ectogenic.
Okay. So are we gonna get like another clone of ourselves?
I
don't know either. Oh yeah, look, there's like a person in there.
Wannabe Phil. We need to get some animated emotes.
I know, seriously.
Look at this dance.
Look at this dance. It's my clone.
It is your clone.
We found her.
Also, we are currently doing a Factor sponsorship.
Aloy.
So if you are interested in that and you use !Factor, you can get some prepared meals for yourself, and it directly supports us.
Skin's like ice.
This is some intense eyebrows.
I mean, have you seen Aloy's eyebrows? She has very intense eyebrows.
I'm distracted by her dope.
Oh, she's got a little robot spider.
Is that Lola from Kenobi?
Maybe. It's very similar.
And it crawls in Aloy's nose and takes over her body.
Spit.
Beta.
Apologies, I don't know what else to call you.
My name is Beta.
I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this info.
So she was like brought to life and then used by these people, I guess.
Seems like it, by the Eternals.
Yeah, by the Eternals.
Be careful when you take on Farsiness.
Varl's like, what the fuck? He's like, is that you?
But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
So they have the other subsystems? Oh, we have the subsystems.
You must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
If the raid had happened an hour ago, we were in the middle of like an epic fight against like a giant snake monster, and now we're like in movie mode.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, now we're having another cutscene, so.
Fly.
They can fly now?
Hey, Aaron learned how to use the thing.
What's going on, Aaron?
2 of those spectral things just fell out of the sky.
Oh,
no.
One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
Alright, let's do this.
Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Varl, you carry this, person's body.
Whatever happens, she stays with us.
Yeah, we're gonna bring her back, I guess. My twin.
I'll protect her.
My clone. And now I'm gonna fight someone?
I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
I've gotta prepare for this thing coming. Okay, well, hold on.
Lay some
Set up
traps.
A couple of the shock traps. I don't know where they're gonna be attacking from.
Yeah, I would
so
spread them out.
I'm just like,
Here it comes!
oh, where is it? Here it comes. Oh, there it is. Okay, you can put one more right here. And then, hold on, I would like to scan you. Okay, hold on. What are you weak to? Poison. I should have set some poison traps. Okay. Okay, you want to come this way? Come here.
Ah!
Hold on. I have a bunch of poison traps. I just have to find them.
Gizmo, don't do it. You're being good today. We didn't have to spray you yet.
Okay, come there, and then I'll get the poison arrows too. And oh, I don't have enough points to activate this actually.
Things quick.
Okay, what are you doing, man? Can you come over here? Okay, we poisoned it. Is elemental hit? I got enough, but hold on. I would like to. Wait, what happened to all my poison traps? I only have one left.
Well, you set 2, didn't you?
Yeah.
He rocked into them.
Well, I meant I had 6 total poison traps. Oh, here they are. I was putting the normal poison traps down.
Like, oh, he's just hanging out in that little alley.
I know. I mean, if you just want to hang out there, that's fine. Actually, oh, I didn't mean to pull this gun out, but I want this gun. I want to activate my elemental fury. And then I would like to hit you with a bunch of acid air. Oh god, hold on.
Ronnie, you're gonna show Hover your aiming
I'm
skills.
not good at aiming! I'm so bad at aiming! Please! Got him! And then if I could just get you to hit these 2 poison traps. Oh god! Okay. I would like to craft some more arrows. Uh-oh. He's coming from the side?
The normal poison traps with
Got
the better
it.
poison traps. That was surprisingly easy.
Are you okay,
Because I
Aloy?
used the traps.
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll
I'm
follow
going
once
up
the
top.
coast is clear.
Okay, so I gotta walk all the way back? How do I get out of here? Oh, I guess this way that I went before.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other specter.
What's
Just
this?
hope Aaron stays in cover.
Yeah, Aaron, no, knowing Aaron, he's
Aaron's
out
out
there swinging
there,
a
like, fight
hammer.
me.
He's swinging a hammer at this thing. He's just like giving no fucks, because that's what he does. Okay, let us go and fight this thing. These are the moments where I wish it would just teleport.
Aloy!
200 IQ.
Aaron!
I was saying we should get a scrolling emote that just says hello there.
I'm almost there.
Hello there.
In like a Kenobi kind of font.
Yeah? What would a Kenobi font be?
I don't know.
Is he a Garamond man?
I am a Garamond man.
I know.
I gotta get to Aaron.
Would he be like Papyrus? That seems Jedi-y.
Papyrus. It
Papyrus.
would actually just be Comic Sans.
Yeah?
Aaron, I'm here.
It's so bright.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Okay, here we go.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
Second you need me, I'm there.
Shields down. It's on the move.
I would like you to run into this trap. Oh god, did you run into it or? Okay, I think you just broke it somehow. Aaron, are you okay, man? Okay, you hit me. Good job. Oh god, I got him. Yeah, see, the trap did like half damage.
Yeah.
Like it really is. I just gotta remember to use the traps a little bit more.
This is what Gizmo looks like when she's hungry.
God dang it. Yeah, I'm struggling right now, man. Give me a second. Okay, oh geez, this thing's like material. What the heck did you just throw on the ground?
Over here.
Machine! Over here.
Okay, we got him. I got him. I got. Oh, we killed him.
Now he got like a new sword or something.
I hope so. Upgrade to my thingy, my lance, or whatever it's called. Spear. You okay, man? She's just heavy.
Aloy, she's...
Gizmo!
Look,
I think she saw you with the sprayer, because she just walked away.
Yeah.
And she didn't come over here and cause more problems like she has been.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Exactly.
Right.
That's Gizmo.
Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look
Yeah,
at that
I want to loot this thing if I can, please. I bet it's got some good loot. I should have tried to loot the other one.
It's funny because I think like we did so many side quests, we were massively over leveled for this, and they were just like, die, scrub.
Yeah, right. Where am I blind? Where? Okay. Well, there's something. No, that's the. Oh, I should have picked that up. Where the heck is this thing's body?
It seems quieter when it snows.
Yeah,
Oh, it's right
I
here.
miss snow. It was 92 degrees on my
Okay,
walk
I can't
today,
loot
and
it.
I wanted to die. And it was so bright, I was trying to text my French pen pal, and I couldn't see the message on the phone because the sun was too bright.
A Ravager? Where the frick? Okay, I'm just gonna go. Where is this trying to get me to go? There, something fell off of it.
We got way up there.
Where did it go? I want the thing that fell off of it.
Charred weapon. I'm in.
Yeah, he would actually take you up on that, Mom.
Damn it.
If Ian could be in freezing temperatures all the time, I think he would like it.
I did have to learn
Yo,
alternative
we got a
ways
disco ball.
to say it's hot in French instead of you fail showed and you fail Freud.
Yeah?
I need to get
Yeah.
the weapon
What's
fragment
hot
to Gaia
in
to
French?
analyze.
I
If we can
mean,
replicate it.
showed.
Maybe
or
we'll
Chode?
Schaller.
defeat the Zeniths.
Is hot?
CHAUD, yeah.
Check on the clone too.
But you don't say like, you don't say like, normally like in English you would say I am hot. Like, je suis
Uh-huh.
showed. But you would say, in French you say like, it is doing heat. Like, il faire.
Yeah.
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
We lost microphone for a
I'm
second.
stuck on stuff. This is my room, right? No, this is somebody else's room. Okay, but now, because more stuff.
But then it was fun because Morgan was like, yeah, in Toulouse right now, the heat is suffocating, so I learned how to say suffocate in French.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Aloy, you're back.
which is étouffé.
Yeah, I'm just checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone
Checking
who looks
in.
exactly like you, but isn't you?
Oh, I gotta go
down in the
talk to her.
basement? Guess this.
She's
must
in the
be even
basement.
stranger
Okay,
for
good
you
to
than
know.
It is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Can we get our friends some sick armor like us?
I know. I think they all have very personalized armor.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Said you met Beta?
Varl
Beta?
mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an.
I don't know if I
extract to
could
soothe
take
the
someone
pain.
seriously if I met them and their name was Beta.
I just.
I'd
hope
be
she doesn't
like,
plan on staying burrowed
really?
down there.
Come on.
She looks like she's barely seen the
We
light
gotta
of
come
day
up with
as
a
it
new
is.
name for you.
Sigma. Sigma dick.
What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the
Why?
sub-functions.
Cruel
I wanted
parents.
to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I
It's
looked
like
into
being
this.
like, you named your kid
Festus.
Updog, and they'd be like, yo, what's up, dog?
It helped create all machines.
That would be great. That would be
our robots
hilarious.
included.
You hear about
In a
Updog?
way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life. as well as our current...
But Hephaestus was bad.
That's why
No,
we have to make
Hephaestus
Gaia
was
whole again.
good, but then he got corrupted by Hades, I think?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
There's a lot going
There's
on.
a lot of lore
There's
in
been
this
much
game.
to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia.
Like, honestly, this
couldn't
game
imagine that
makes the
machines like
lore of,
stone
like,
would
Elden
attempt to
Ring
heal the sky.
seem simple.
I used
Because
to
Yeah.
the lore in this is there's just so much of it that I'm like,
Thunderstruck
what
rings
the
chills to
heck?
my skin. But everything Gaia creates
can't
has a
remember it
purpose,
all.
no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those stormbirds in line.
Yo, we're gonna ride some burbs!
I
Alright,
need to
goodbye.
get going.
May the land bloom in your steps.
Wow, that was so poetic. Goodbye. Okay, so what do we have? 1 and 2? Talk to Varl and the clone and talk to Gaia.
The
Okay.
clone.
Well, I know, at least call her Beta.
I fought with your father back in the Clone Wars.
Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's 2 of me now.
There's 2 of you now. At least you seem to be handling it.
He
Okay.
was never okay because he willingly chose to have that facial hair.
I'm trying.
He likes a handlebar mustache. Or no, wait, what does he have? He has
he has like
chops.
handlebar mutton chops.
How are
Yeah.
you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
I mean,
What about
he
the
seems to
Vanguard?
be doing
They were
alright.
supposed
They
to be
share a
back
room.
east.
Yeah, I know. They immediately like, hey, you want
Sent
to
some
live
of the
together?
messages
Right?
in the message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
Yeah, that's right. Avad has a crush on me, so he's cool with whatever I do.
So,
Yeah.
you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought
It's
his
like,
people
yeah,
were
that's what I
fucking
mean. These two are
bloodthirsty
like the
maniacs.
opposite.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
I would trust him with my life.
Where did this man get this like
Did you speak with
Liechtenstein
She
hoodie?
didn't really
Like, what is he
He's
wearing?
like he's an
And
awesome
when she
dude.
did,
They just build
I
everything.
thought it'd be better
you
if
know?
Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
I couldn't think of another small European state except for Liechtenstein.
So,
Angora?
Yeah, more
Is that in
Rush,
Europe?
too.
Pretty sure that's in
Someone
Europe.
should
I don't
take a
know.
Drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met
Let's
who's any
find out.
fun.
Hey
But
Google,
it seemed like she had more pressing matters.
where's Angora? 90% of Angoran fur is produced in China.
Gave you a focus.
What?
That doesn't look good. Fashionable,
Monaco.
but
Monaco. Okay.
Forge, the things I've been
Oh,
able
it's
to see.
specifically talking about
Granted, a lot
Angoran
of them
wool.
are bad, you know,
Okay.
old world endings.
I didn't want to know about Angoran
Still
fur. I want to know about Angora, the country.
I never really understood.
You're right about
Andorra! That's the one I'm thinking
Oh,
of.
that you're not even saying a real
And now I do.
country.
Angora is a kind of wool.
It makes me feel like I could be.
Andorra La Bella has boutiques and jewelers on
Takes some time,
Meritexel Avenue.
Yeah.
3-star hotels average
What are
$65.
you reading next?
5-star averaging
I saw a guy added
$145 a
something
night.
to the
Hell yeah.
It's a
archive
9-hour
stuff.
flight and it costs us
They used to
$1,700
harness
to get there
lightning
today.
during storms.
That was like
That reminded me
when
of
I lived in
President.
Kyrgyzstan. I used to
Thought he could
love
trap
when I'd have to
lightning
come in
and
for
cover
like a
himself in
medical
storm.
thing. Like obviously it sucked because I was there because I had some kind of problem, right? But when in Peace Corps, when you like come, they like put you up in a really nice hotel. So
Yeah.
I'd go from like living out in my small village in Kyrgyzstan to like living
What are
in
you
this like
working on? How's your
luxury.
focus?
Yeah, when I had the black console, exactly. But I got to stay in a really nice hotel while I was there, even though I was severely dehydrated and had to have.
That's like what I was talking about to you yesterday
And I drank a bunch of Coke. That's right.
when I was watching the Hungary-Germany game. They showed like down in Hungary, which is like nice, like beautiful old buildings.
Here comes
First
Gizmo.
told me those bastards come from the stars. I thought he'd eaten too many
Oh
of those.
no,
medicinal
what's she
berries.
doing?
Yeah, but I've gotten
But then,
used to
like from the
seeing
outside of
impossible
Pushka's
things,
arena,
thanks to you.
is like a freaking coliseum made
Yeah.
of stainless steel.
You and me both.
That looks like a building from a Dark Souls game.
It does.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
Gizmo. Ian's ready. He's got the spray bottle. I don't want to be sprayed. Okay, so one, I want to talk to Varl and the clone first. Also, where is Katara though? I want to also talk to him.
He's probably like, now there's two of my
Aloy.
fearless leader.
Glad
Right.
you made it back okay.
Yes, I would like to talk to the clone.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her.
She lock herself in here?
Hello?
Beta! Here, girl!
Cuckoo, cuckoo! I am the Aloy! We are the Aloy!
It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy.
You okay?
What's wrong?
You do not look okay.
Is it your injury?
She's like,
Syndrome. I don't understand. Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device.
Oh.
Especially the cerebellum goes into a kind of sensory freefall.
that's what happens to me when I drink whiskey.
Yeah. You go and do a sensory
No, that
free-for-all.
was me after 6 shots on Saturday
I
night.
can help.
Yeah.
You have a focus to spare. It's primitive, but I can make it work. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bunch of these shits. I don't even know where I got these, but
I think they're just in here.
I just
They were,
carry
like,
a bunch
crates.
of them around.
Booting up.
Booting up. Like she's doing the French tuck.
Yeah, the French tuck sucks.
Or just tucked in the front a
I-
little bit.
Aloy,
Boring.
It's the fashion of the future, apparently.
Yeah. Why are they here?
Yeah, but
What do they
also is
want?
wearing a dead machine dinosaur on your head.
I'm guessing they
Can
faked
you
the
imagine
destruction
seeing
of their
another
ship
version of
1,000 years
yourself
ago?
decked out like I have Aloy right now? Like,
This
those crazy machine parts on her.
That
like-
reminds me of that Julian Smith skit when
Yes,
the guy
it
walks in with a
100
box
years, but it
and
didn't
he's
last.
like, I'm you in 5 minutes and he over there is you in an hour.
Yeah.
The descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves? Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The
They're
same ones
immortal?
who left
What?
Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know.
They really are the Eternals.
How can they still be
PBS
alive? They
stream.
don't even look.
Alright.
What do they do to
That's
themselves?
PBS
It's a
streaming.
combination of pharmaceutical
They're out there
cellular
playing
treatments and
Elden Ring.
technological implants. And you,
So they kept themselves alive by being
I'm
like
not
in a
like them.
cryo chamber
I
or
was
something?
made On the way to Earth. On the
You
ship.
have a better haircut than me.
I do
spent
like her
years
short
studying
hair.
my training interface, also that I could serve my function, access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the
Is
Zeniths
it so?
want?
This must be the
When I
same
discovered
voice
the Zero
actress
Dawn
too.
system
So
was
she did like a
disseminated
different
between
voice.
subcomponents I
Yeah.
created
The other
that
one.
was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
No. How
So the Zeniths
dare
want to
they?
exterminate life on Earth.
And also, how
That's
old
what
are
Gaia
they?
can do.
That's what the captions thought I said.
Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a
Ninja Wolf!
Yo!
Hello!
Hello.
Concluded
How's
that
it
they
going?
must want a hard
Yeah,
reboot of the
welcome,
system.
welcome.
Our subtitles are not
To be exactly
usually
what they want.
perfect, so
Mass extinction for their own comfort.
Yeah,
Who
subtitles.
thinks like that?
we try. We're trying to get better
I bet
subtitles,
Gaia
but
will have a hard time doing that.
these work all right. Your role in the
Zeniths need
Zenith plan?
Elizabeth's
Tell me
gene
about
codes
this.
to access
This
Zero
stuff
Dawn
that I'm only
facilities.
half listening to, but
So
it's
they
probably
need you.
very important.
Trained you. And you went along with it? They
How
told me I was born
could
to
you?
interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her.
What is the name
supportive
of
functions.
Elliot Page's
That's when I
character
started to
in
realize I wasn't meant to fix
Umbrella Academy?
Yeah.
that they must have made me.
It's like
so
a
I could do
Russian-ish
what their remote
name.
extinction signal
Because she's
failed
from
to do.
Russia.
It's not like
Vanya.
Vanya.
It's
For
Vanya.
their own benefit.
This could be them.
You think so?
It kind of looks like them.
So
The
you know
taller.
about the extinction signal? It was speculation.
I feel like Elliot Page
One
has
logical
a much
conclusion
more
that I
like
suddenly self-destructed
their
after operating efficiently for
jaw
centuries.
is always
Gaia
seems
would have
very
only
extreme to
undertaken
me.
such
Like
a
it's
desperate course
so
of action if they had
rectangular.
detected a
You know
threat
what I
on
mean?
Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether.
That's what I always
I
thought.
should have realized that
least.
she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise.
Hey, there's already an Elizabeth Sobek here, so
Sister!
So,
So
we're
actually,
dealing with the
you don't need
same
to worry
Far
about
Zenith
that.
people
I
who
got it
once lived
handled.
on Earth.
So can you go get the other one while I get the...
Yeah, can we split the duties? There you go.
People on
I'm
Earth, they
Batman.
controlled almost every major resource, every
Ronnie's
industry.
Batman.
Gerard
Dark Knight.
commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
Yeah, that guy.
He
I remember him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he was kind of being really weird.
You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth.
Where is it at? We're gonna storm this place.
I think. Whenever I had
Of course they're in California.
Europe.
Yeah. Inside of a Spectre drone, I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to...
So she got away by herself?
I'm certain they have other security measures.
Pretty intense.
Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base?
Nothing.
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth.
We can do it.
In orbit, plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base.
Yeah, is there just like a ship full of people from like 100,000 years ago that are just like waiting?
Yeah, what year did
I think it takes place in like 2070 something, right? Or was it farther than that? I don't know, I'd have to look it up, honestly. When did Zero Dawn happen?
I've speculated that it was an extrasolar
Or when did the apocalypse happen in this game? I don't remember.
Coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
Corona?
Told you any details? They said the only thing that mattered
3020.
Okay.
Earth 1,000 years ago.
That's
well,
the
that's
events
the events of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when did the apocalypse happen?
How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
Okay. Opportunity to escape.
Opportunity to escape when you went
I feel like this is the one thing of the game that could use a little more. Like the exposition is so long.
Yeah.
Only one of the Zeniths.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. I understand that they want to make they want you to make sure that you know what's happening, but at the same time, I wish that they would like shorten it a little bit.
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
Oh, got him.
I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Those gullible
So
motherfuckers.
the Odyssey was launched in 2066.
Okay, so I was kind of close when I said 2070 something.
On the way to Earth.
Marine life was extinct in 2068.
Ectogenic chamber aboard the ship.
So they sent the ship first that the Zeniths were on.
Yeah.
They sent it and before the world actually ended.
2126 is like the first time Zero Dawn like wakes up.
Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
So it's been like 1,000 years.
Yeah.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars.
Aspasia.
Would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database.
So you guys have Apollo?
Purged it. The Zeniths have a copy.
Of Apollo?
And you got to learn from it.
I want the Apollo database.
To the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
So, I feel so bad for her, though.
Yeah. We have to be out there killing dinosaurs.
But at least she's with us now. Yeah, we gotta be out here fighting robots.
Although, this might be like a whole plan, like they let her get captured.
That's what I was thinking.
So we
I was
could like break into their base.
Would our own clone double cross us?
You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine arm?
Reminds me of
How did you know?
Gravity Falls when Dipper's like, clone fight! And then the clone that got caught in the paper jam, as he's like melting in the water, he's speaking in gibberish. And the subtitles say it's better for Broken Dipper this way.
Location, of course not.
Thinking more of like Doctor Strange, just trusting himself blindly when he went to another world, and then
You were supposed to
like,
be further along by now.
Not all of me are like
Coming
good
here was a
guys.
mistake. They're gonna find me.
Further along
They're
by
gonna find
now.
this
Oh no,
place
she's having a
and take me
panic
back.
attack.
This was all for nothing. They're not going to find
There's
us.
deep breaths.
Guys,
Maybe
listen
just
to
go
me,
do some
let's not
meditation
go.
with Gaia in the
What difference does it
planetarium.
make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone.
Girl,
We're gonna die. Hey. Calm down.
we're all gonna die.
You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
Yeah.
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack.
Damn. Okay.
Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry. Okay. Well,
Well, you do that, and I'll just shoot some poison arrows. Okay.
I'll check on you later.
Yeah, you just sit down here by the computer core and just practice on deep breathing, and I'll be back
Her
later.
injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
Damn.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
Thanks, Varl.
Varl's like, I'll go talk to my girlfriend for a while, and I'll go talk to the other girl who I kind of wish is my girlfriend, but it's her clone instead.
Open door. Okay, now it wants me to talk to Gaia, but first I want to find Kitaro, or whatever his name was. Is he in? That's the exit. That's the fabrication room. That's where he was last time, but he's not there. That's Varl's room. That's a weird hologram room. He's not in here. Okay.
That's good.
Okay, you two are tired. There's
I
Aaron.
wonder if it grew back after Zero Dawn.
Is he in here somewhere? Oh, yeah. Nope, he's on the other side of the wall, actually. Hold on.
Looks like some of the
Okay.
holograms are working now.
Oh, he's setting up the game room.
To track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
A useful war. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hop over here real quick.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in.
Alright, this is gonna be a little wild.
Yeah,
but
we're about to
she's
blow
my
your
clone.
goddamn mind.
She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything
I
like
mean,
you,
honestly, I just talked to her and she's not really anything like me, but... Anyways, how's your training going?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They're
Oh!
faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many did the
Well,
Zenith
actually, I just took out a couple of them and it wasn't
Not
that
sure.
hard, so...
Probably a lot.
Just put down a trap and you're
was
set.
to face them en masse?
Exactly.
I'm with
Throw
you
a couple
there.
of poison traps. Alright, anything
The leader
else?
Out of the grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaro's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
That's right.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Talana! I love
Briefly.
Talana.
A bold woman.
You know what? I
One that can
bet
knock the territory
Talana
without
and
Carja on
Katala
her
would get
first.
along really
She'll be
well.
lucky
Yeah.
If my people don't shoot her on sight.
Oh.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
I don't know. I don't
Have you
remember
had a
who she's
chance to
looking
speak
for.
with Varl?
Some other hunter or
Briefly.
something, I think?
He fought well against Regala's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one
Yeah.
of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own.
Honestly, the Nora
managed
were
to
a
push
little
the
held
Carja
back
from
by
their
their
hands.
own traditions.
Yeah, they were a little
outside of
boring.
me and
Not the
Varl,
only
but
one to have done that. Impressive.
impressive. I just keep impressing him at every turn. Why did it say to not? Already done all of this.
What did Chief Hikaro say?
You spilled.
Yeah, no, I already told him.
Indeed.
We already talked about this.
When we were at the bulwark, the guard said something about the wings of the Ten.
No, I thought that
The
we
visions
had
tell us
talked
that
about.
men
Yeah, we talked about this
for us,
already.
and it is why that many times.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why I was
Alright,
saying.
it's gone.
Yeah.
On your way then.
I'm gonna go back to staring at my map.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at this battle map. Alright, and then we got my boy, Varl.
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing.
This beta thing.
Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
You're a real one.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how
It got there, and now they're coming back to
their launch facility.
mess up my whole life.
Guess they lied about what happened to their ship too. But still.
So I'm dealing with the
settling amongst
Zeniths
the stars.
coming back and wanting to take this planet for themselves, right? I'm dealing with the Hades guy that's still out there somewhere with Hades. Yeah, Silence, and I think he's the reason there's like this corruption happening, right? And then I'm also dealing with all the tribes in the West that are like fighting with Regala.
Beat this game, we should watch like a timeline video.
Yeah, there's like
There's
a
just
lot
a
happening.
Faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course.
Sure, of course.
You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory.
Yeah, like how Zoe
And
just
All-Mother
disappeared when I talked
It's
to
hard to
him.
imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have
I'm breaking
seemed so
free.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an
So are we gonna
entire
get everybody
tribe.
hooked up with Bluetooth? Is that our plan?
Sounds like a good plan to
there's
me.
so much.
Enjoying yourselves.
I guess I
We're
haven't
learning
talked
a
to
lot.
Varl since he came here.
I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for
A
helping me
gift?
study the glyphs. Something from the old
She likes
world
plants.
that
I feel like she
she's
would
never
like
seen before.
plants.
Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals.
Stuffed
You ask me,
animals?
Stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for
He's
anyone.
like, what the heck?
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
I don't think you understand. They're supposed to be
How's
cute.
everyone dealing with
How
Beta?
did I not
I
know
tried
the
explaining what a
Tonys for
clone is to
today?
Aaron. He was
I don't
totally
know.
lost.
How did I not
Zoe
see a
said something
Tina post
two
about that?
trees coming from one
I don't know.
seed.
I mean, I never really
That
follow
seemed to
those
help.
award shows, so
Well, the Tonys are like the only one I actually like.
that's a musical one, right?
Yeah.
You've spoken with Katalo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy.
Who do you think?
Told
Is
him I'd
there
never
like a
seen anyone
musical
throw
of the
themselves
year
at a machine
award?
like he did.
Yeah.
He said
Who
a
do you think's
warrior
gonna win?
shouldn't be praised for
I
fulfilling
mean, I
their
just
duty.
haven't paid attention this
For
year
a
that
second, I
much.
thought I was
6.
talking to my mother.
6 is
Never
not
thought of
new
Tanakh
this
and a
year.
Nora war chief.
Oh, I
would
thought
have
it was
so
new.
They've
much
been
to
around
talk
for like 6 or 7 years. They started pre-COVID, and then COVID cut off their like
Guessing Talana
tour.
didn't stay for long?
Like when they were like first.
So it has
popping
it
off.
has to be a
Wonder what
new
this
show.
immodest
It would
guy
be-
did to
yeah.
grab her attention.
I
There
know
was.
Hugh
She told
Jackman's
me.
production of The Music
be
Man was
quite a
really
story.
popular.
I guess
Mm.
she'll tell us when she's ready.
Joystick and the Game Awards?
Are those
How's
tonight?
Everyone handling their
I don't
focus?
ever watch any of
We
that
all
stuff
have
except
our
for like
difficult
Sony State of Plays.
Aaron's
Yeah, I have
definitely
not.
closest
I didn't know
close.
that was today either.
But
Is
I'm
that
hoping
happening
also
right
I'm
now?
I know there was the Bethesda thing today.
Game of the Year seems to be on point. Okay. Is it
Yeah.
Elden Ring?
How's everyone doing?
Just take
Not today. Okay.
Oh, okay.
No one snapped their
Yeah.
bowstrings yet.
I mean, that's what my guess would be as of right now, but
I don't know what else you could
Zoe's
put in the
planning
same
on bringing all
category
kinds
as
of
it.
plants in here.
Yeah?
Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, we should get some
liven up
more
the place.
plants in here.
We got like plant moms.
Yeah?
I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
The longer I look at this emote, the more I see.
Yeah?
Like my eye was looking at it, and I was like, is that an F?
Okay. Now we can go talk to Gaia.
Insane clown posse? But it's Joker.
But it's the Joker. Hey, Joker too, right?
Yeah. Too fast, too Phoenix.
Welcome.
Too fast, too Phoenix.
Aloy. I see we have a new guest. So now we know the
Yeah,
origin
it's
of the
another me.
transmission.
How do you feel about that, Gaia?
I also recovered this.
A disco ball.
The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up.
I saw a meme that was like, what's the subtitle for the new Joker movie? And I saw one that was Too Fast, Too Phoenix. I'm trying to think of what else there was.
Joker 2, The Joke's on You.
By combining the results
The
with
Joker 2...
I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced.
I don't know, I can't think of anything
else. Technology. But not how it worked.
Rising of the Joaquin.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it
Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
to purge all
God, that movie was bad.
I still haven't seen Dark Phoenix because everybody just said it was bad, so then I just didn't watch it.
It was
but
bad.
I love the X-Men.
Yeah, I know, me too. I don't really like Marvel, but I like the X-Men.
Silence.
Well, hopefully now we'll be getting some more X-Men movies, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Because they did have
He's not gonna cooperate with us.
Xavier, Professor X,
It was worth a shot.
Multiverse of Madness,
That's
but
not all. The Zenith got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate.
they got all of them.
However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time.
Yeah, let's just find the original 3 that we were
I guess
looking
I
for.
better get back out there.
I wish.
Oh no, your shoulder's going out again.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon.
Okay, recovered beta.
Another clone of Elizabeth here with us.
Side quest.
To distract me.
And you got 3 points to spend.
And we got Talana. Okay.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
Yo, he's still listening to his.
He's listening to the metal. He found Slipknot in the records.
Rocking out. He loves it. Okay, skills. Do I have enough?
What if it was like, we all wanna be big rock stars who live in hilltop?
I need 5 points to level up this all the way. I kind of want to wait. 200% elemental buildup damage. That'd be great. Okay. We got a side quest from Zoe over here.
People make
There's something
mistakes.
I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If
Oh
you
no.
have time, that is.
She's going on about the land gods again. Tell me
You
about
said you
them.
wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide plain song.
I do
of
like that she's
Gaia gave
from
me a set of
Plain Song,
instructions. She
and the
called it
land gods are named like
Reboot
Do,
Code.
Re,
If we
Mi,
deliver it to the
Fa,
land gods, they
So,
deliver it
So,
to the
La.
land.
Yeah, they're like all named like.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
Grimhorns. Like the one we fought in the repair bay.
Yes.
Gaia helped me locate
Is that the
2 of them at
Triceratops ones? I don't remember.
Kill the
I have some
machines,
music in my head now.
get the control cores.
We're
then
over here worshipping
use
a
them to
real
adapt the
queen,
reboot
Julie
code into
Andrews,
something the land gods will obey.
Okay.
not
If all goes
Aloy,
well.
and these
Alright.
fake land gods.
Grimhorns won't be
Alright.
easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the
Gesundheit.
location of the machines.
That would be hilarious. Like you could teleport 100 years into the future, and you find out that the one like
Can
like
get the
they're like
control
they
cores,
used to say
maybe we really can
Gesundheit
heal the land
as a
gods.
blessing.
Yeah.
You know, you're like they're like having dinner, and they're like Gesundheit.
Uh-huh.
The
We
second
got
verse.
more stuff in here?
They're trying to figure out the second verse to All-Star.
Okay, so I think we've talked to everybody.
Alright, now what?
So now I'm gonna take off all these things. Bristle basket tucks. I think those are easy.
That's
enough
pretty
to
easy.
get.
You got those
Okay.
for overriding.
We're not doing any more main quests. We're finally on the side quest. So this is the lowest level side quest that we have. So I'm gonna do this first because
Because you want to sing the Miley Cyrus song to climb.
sure.
So it's gonna be enough. It's a good movie. Like legitimately, it's just a fun Disney movie.
Is Miley Cyrus in it?
Yeah, the
It's
Hannah
her
Montana movie.
Oh. I would never really was a really big Miley Cyrus fan, but when I worked at the daycare, all the kids did love the song "Party in the USA." So
I love that. That's Jeff Skinner's goal song.
Oh, yeah?
Can you imagine getting scored on by this tiny Californian hockey player playing for the Buffalo Sabres? And then they score, and this is hands up, playing my song.
He's down to party.
That's why he's my boy. I love Jeff Skinner.